Do you know what that means? She got her own car. She got her own crib. She a bad bird. She a bad bird. Okay. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. TT here, your friendly psychic medium. We're gonna see what's coming. We're gonna get these ancestor messages. Let me turn this down and see what's coming out, y'all. Happy holidays. Shout out to everyone in the comment section. I see y'all. Okay. All right, I keep hearing money gang. Okay. 30 for 30 is playing on the radio. Something about it. Your season is coming up. When it comes to one for you. Yeah. Want your love if it's solid. Okay, I'm excited. I want to see what comes out on these cards. That's the way I like it. That's the way I like it. For those of y'all that don't know, I do this for the girlies. 30 for 30. I'm 30 for 30. Chat. Alright, so we have the boss in reverse. Chat. We chatting. Okay, so there's a message coming out about like someone not being the boss of you. You know what I'm saying? Like someone not being able to to control you, dictate to you, anything. I think this is someone that has their eye on you or they've been watching you. 10-10. Oh, and that's 1-1. So that's an 11. So master number 11. Wasn't expecting both of these to come in reverse. So I feel like somebody wanted to be the boss of you. So if you're kind of in this position right now where you're feeling disconnected a little bit, or like you had to choose between your roots, your integrity, what you stand for, you know, in order to rise, you had to kiss somebody's ass, or you had to kiss an industry ass, or you had to kiss a partnership's ass, whatever type of opportunity, whatever type of ass kissing came in conjunction and, you know, as an additive to some type of passion that you have. It was like in order to rise to this top of a certain level, you had to give up certain things. You had to change a lot of things that makes you who you are at a core value. You know what I'm saying? And so it is a test and it is a choice. And what comes with that test, it looks like it would make you a stranger to yourself. You feel me? And so, in so many words, you declined some type of position of authority. You declined some type of, you know, agreement for some type of success. Like Capricorn also is contract energy. Let me make sure I ain't got no damn boogers in my nose right now on this damn camera. You feel me? Any hoot. But like I said, you had to choose, and I feel like the choice was very clear to you. You had to give up your background, you had to give up your family, you had to change a lot about you. Some of y'all, you had to sacrifice your self-care, you had to sacrifice maybe habits and different things like that. So this kind of feels like a shortcut, right? You taking this job or this position this partnership felt like it would be a shortcut, right? I could take you to the top, but here's what comes with it. Here's the fine print. And because you couldn't take your family with you, you know what I'm saying? You decided that it's best that you fall, right? So it's like, if I can't take people with me and only I'm able to go, then I'd rather stay at the bottom, because I just can't see myself only allowing myself to experience the good life, and nobody else connected to me can experience it either. It's like, well, at least I made it out. So you're the type of energy where your integrity, your morals, your ethics, your values won't allow you to eat at a table alone, have a feast at a table alone, and just you make it on your own. You also have this type of spirit and heart that believes that other people should be able to experience the good life too. Other people should be able to have a feast, even if it's not at the table with you. You see what I'm saying? But it's nonetheless like every person deserves to have a table prepared for them. And if whatever you do encourages, supports, or stands for something like that, then that's definitely a Christ walk, right? That's definitely a Christ walk. That's definitely a Great Supper image that I'm seeing in my mind's eye. It's also that moment when Willy Wonka offered everything to Charlie. His factory, his legacy, to be an apprentice of some sort, to have it all. But he had to give up his family, and he had to give up everything that he knew so he could be under the wing of Willie. And he said, no, that's what I'm getting here. It's like, no, I can't take the people that I love. I'm a package deal. And someone was like, oh, okay, well, you made your bed. Now you lie in it. Because I'm not having those, I'm not starting this new world, or I'm not doing this with that coming into it. You know? So, here we are. It's the next day, and your ancestors are saying, that's okay. They don't have to like your roots. They don't have to like where you come from. They don't have to like it. They don't have to love it. But you are who you are, and you're going to die about that. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to bring honor to your roots and your ancestors, and that relationship will be honored. You know? It's okay to belong to something. When you see in Avatar, you have people that have the way of the water. You have people that have the way of the earth, the way of the fire, and everybody is allowed to have their way. But when you come into their territory, you learn their way. The objective is not to change them, but to break bread with them. You know what I'm saying? To vibe with them, to fuck with them, whatever. So I feel like that's what your ancestors pretty much talking about, because you recently took some type of hit, or you had some type of fall. And maybe you didn't want to have to cut certain ties, but just compromise. Look at this. The veil of protection. You can stand under my umbrella. That's what your ancestors are saying. Under my umbrella. And it's giving me too, like Rihanna. You know, allegedly, yeah, she don't sing anymore. And allegedly, whatever compromise came with her pursuing something, whatever handler was handling her or her situation, being used as a pawn and having no control, and not being able to live up to your own integrity and stuff like that. And maybe people got hurt along the way, you know what I'm saying? In the process of someone else being the dictator of what she can and can't do. So allegedly, you don't just never sing again. You don't just never do something that you're good at again unless someone took the fucking joy out of it. You see what I'm saying? And if your gift can't bring joy and it only brings pain, or it only comes with these types of stipulations, where you have to keep compromising your integrity, it doesn't feel worth it. And people may never understand. Why would you give up on so much success you had? You were it. Or why would you stop doing that? It's all about the lack of integrity, the lack of roots. There's no soul. And that's why I'm seeing umbrella. Even as the storm approaches, a protective energy surrounds you. Trust that you are anchored in safety, no matter how strong the winds blow. Listen, both of these cards talking about weather. Okay, the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. And then I'm hearing, the day is gray and lonely. I just think on my chin and grin and say, tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, it's only a day. Oh, my auntie was an opera singer. I heard her as well. Okay. Miss Leona never miss. Okay. But good weather here. Good weather. It's clear skies on the horizon. And now I'm hearing all types of musicals. What's the other song? My Opportunity. This is my opportunity. So it seemed like this was your opportunity, and something felt like your big break, but it just, you feel protected when you're anchored in your roots. And whatever opportunity this was, you couldn't do it. And this feels like it was a test. And I feel like your ancestors are so proud of you, because the sun is about to come out. Your good luck. You are good luck. Okay. So you cry, but make sure you cry on Sherman, ultra soft tissue, because all other type of tissue can really hurt. So if you've been crying, or you really just been feeling like, why does this have to be so hard? Why is this so difficult? Listen, something didn't want you to overcome a separation. Something didn't want you to overcome a break in communication. Something didn't want you to, who am I ministering to? Okay, because somebody could be a minister up in this bitch. You got the gift of ministry. You minister in the lives of people. Kudos to you. Okay? Because, yeah, I heard it. So you really help people overcome some dark shit. All right? And you help them see that even though the divide or the separation may feel like it's painful, right? Because it's a comfort. But I guarantee you, if it had a hold on you, or it had some type of control over you, that line, because I saw a rooster, like if you draw a line in front of a rooster, you put his face in front of the line, it would paralyze them. And so it's like the storm had to literally wash away the line that was keeping you paralyzed and stuck and comfortable. And so this season may feel a little uncomfortable. Ooh, I'm getting chills up in my body. Okay, this season may feel a little uncomfortable, but clear skies are on the horizon. You hear me? I'm going to say it again. Clear skies are on the horizon. Somebody's ancestors was a minister, a pastor, or I'm seeing a female priestess or something, presenting an opportunity to move forward with your plans. Oh, confirmation if you've been having plans of switching over to Instagram. You've been having this, like, what? I think I want to start posting reels on Instagram. Do that shit. I'm hearing major pain. Here we are together. They can do whatever. Da-na-na-da-da-na. Okay. The conditions are ripe and the timing is good for your venture. The conditions are ripe. You're about to be taken further than the eye can see. The eye that was watching you. I'm telling you. Ooh. I'm telling you, something didn't want you overcoming this. You never fear falling. Falling, dreaming, wanna fly all night, all night. Let me see what else I got for you in my little baggie, my little goodie bag, you know what I'm saying? And then I gotta go and handle some business. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Gratitude is the attitude. I'm so grateful for my hands. You know how powerful, like, God gave us 2 hands. The Creator gives us 2 hands and 2 feet. 2 feet. And we complain to use our hand when we got to use our hands. We complain when we got to use our feet. But God Almighty, we got feet and we got hands. And so we're capable. We're able. Okay? We're able. So we're able to raise the parts of us that feel like we can't. Did y'all catch that wordplay on Can and Able? Okay. just want to know. Sometimes, you know, I be wanting to keep it a secret, but I just can't help it, right? You know when you hear something like that's like dope in your head, and you just can't help but to say it or explain it anyway. So we grown over here. And because we grown, we don't need gatekeepers. You understand? Okay, we protect the sanctity for children, but none of us are children. So viewer discretion is advised. Oh. This is for those of you that have been doubting your power. Yeah, so you're protected. Whatever was trying to get you to doubt yourself, doubt your power, doubt your ability. King of Pentacles in reverse. This is like a abrupt ending. Unexpected, abrupt ending. Felt similar to like the rug being ripped from underneath you. Okay. This is about you taking time to go within yourself to experience the magic of you. This is like that moment where you put the oxygen mask on your fucking self. 1919. Putting the oxygen mask on yourself, reminding yourself of who you are before you show up for the world, before you show up for the roles, before you show up for your careers, before you show up for these titles that everyone else gets to benefit from, that everyone else gets to feel sanctity and sanctuary in. How are you? And I feel like someone took it very personal. Someone took it very personal that you took time for you. They did. And they took that quality time, that self-care time that you were taking for yourself as a personal offense to everything that they've ever done for you, everything that they've ever been in your life. It's like, how dare you do that to me? The real question is, how dare this person make it about them? Make your mental health, make your emotional stability, make you what you got going on in your personal life on the back burner. So, like, you may not have a plan. You may not know where you're going. And it may not make sense to a lot of people. But this is communing with the divine. Communing with your divine spirit. Saying, I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. You had to minister to yourself, right? And look, the divine said, I got something better for you. Whatever someone was offering you that seemed like magic, I got something better for you. And it's the gift that fucking keeps going. Got it out. Hey, falling. I'm telling you. And so you may come off as harsh. Okay. And it may feel like you gotta go through it. But guess what? You was built for this. You made different. And that's it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And I'll see y'all in the next one.